Yeah, of course we'll have to do that. Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we absolutely will have to. I said it cruise. Yeah, only once it gets to 10 over, then it starts to break. Yeah, I use my cruise to help fatten the wall a little bit. It does, yep.